Before we begin, I wanted to just inform the audience of the interesting backdrop against which we are recording this podcast. So there are two things that are happening that are quite unique. The first thing is just a few weeks ago, not even 4 weeks ago, UK and India signed a broad trade and economic deal, better known as CETA. And that is basically to make it easier for the businesses across the two borders to trade, to do business with, and reduce tariffs, etc. While on the other hand, we are seeing that the trade relationships between India and the US are turning frostier. How would you use this unique and frankly unprecedented backdrop to, take it as a tailwind and enhance the businesses across both the sides of the border?
Well, I think it's an interesting question for discussion, and I have some very strong thoughts on it. I think we're seeing two things. We've got geopolitical changes of great note, and we also have a renewed interest in a different way in trade and the importance of trade. I actually spent some time. I'm past master of the World Traders here in London, which is one of the livery companies dedicated to trade, and I was actually on the UK Board of Trade for a while. So I've been looking at trade through those various lenses. Now, if we look at the geopolitical situation, America and others have shaken that up quite a bit. We'll see where that winds up. But looking at it from a commercial and business aspect, you're right. This is a golden opportunity for business people to show the importance of trade. And why do we need trade? We need trade because it provides us with comparative advantage. When people specialize and have comparative advantage, it benefits everyone. We reduce costs, we produce things in the right places. So I'm very committed to trade, and trade has lifted literally over 1 billion people in the world out of poverty in just the last 30 years alone. So we should be pro-trade and proud of it. However, President Trump is undergoing two things, I think. One, a series of tariffs which are flying in the face of economic theory. And secondly, he's recreating a 95-year-old experiment, the Smoot-Hawley Act of 1930, which was a complete failure for America. And we sit here on the sidelines and go, gee whiz, that's terrible. Well, actually, if we believe what we're talking about, we should be moving more towards free trade. We should be saying to America after 3.5 years, we're sorry you went down this dead end. We wish you hadn't, but we actually pursued free trade even further. So what might that mean? Well, firstly, I applaud the huge number of agreements that are coming out. I mean, the India agreement took, what 2.5 years to negotiate. And these are things that I think should be much more common and much faster and should grow. And we're looking at just under 40 billion of contracting already lining up between India in general and the United Kingdom. It's great, great stuff. But the United Kingdom is also a member of the CPTPP. I always have to say that out loud. The Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. So the CPTPP was an agreement begun, ironically, by America in the early 2000s as a concept to create a free trade zone around the Pacific. President Trump, in his first term of office, decided not to participate. It currently includes 13 nations, quite sizable ones. China's on the outside, Korea's on the outside, but inside are a whole variety of people such as Japan, the Philippines, Chile, and Britain. The United Kingdom joined the CPTPP on the 15th of December last year. So to me, I think it's kind of the only game in town that's up and running. It'd be nice if it renamed itself, but heck, if Britain's in the Trans-Pacific Partnership on the other side of the world, who can't be? And I would argue I'd like to see more people joining agreements like that, and I happen to think that's the best one that's available, and it could be improved from the inside. So it'd be wonderful to see countries like India either joining it or establishing a special relationship with the CPTPP.
Very interesting views, Michael. Thank you very much